Are you getting increasingly frustrated about not getting your message across to your members of Congress in lobbying meetings? Or are you feeling like you're beating your head against a brick wall when talking with family members about climate change? There is a better way to communicate. Let's find it. As an example, listen in on this conversation between two CCL volunteers.
I know we've spent most of our time organizing CCL events for our chapter. We haven't talked much about politics. I'm angry about how long it's taken to accomplish anything meaningful around climate change, and I'm worried that we're running out of time. Our members of Congress don't care about climate change. All they care about is taking money from the corrupt fossil fuel industry.
Max, I hear you on being frustrated with the slow pace of progress. I agree with you 100%. We need to do more to act on climate change. That's why we joined CCL. At the same time, it sounds like you're worried about the presence of dark money in politics. What are you seeing?
Well, those powerful fossil fuel lobbies are clearly at the root of the climate change issue. A few are getting all the wealth at the expense of the environment and vulnerable populations, and then using their dark money to influence our members of Congress. It makes me so upset, especially when I see so many people, especially the poor, affected by powerful hurricanes and those terrible fires in California. I feel like we're running out of time to make a difference for my children and their children.
I share your values, Max. We both want action on climate change and care about vulnerable populations, including the poor. And I admire your concern for future generations, including your legacy and children in general. It's important. I get it. I understand. It's frustrating to feel like you aren't able to make a difference.
That, that's exactly how I feel. I appreciate you listening to me.
Of course, that's what CCL friends are for. Hey, can I share something with you that might help?
Yeah.
Well, I went to a couple of online workshops sponsored by Braver Angels and Citizens Climate Lobby. I learned to become less judgmental toward others who differ from me, including our members of Congress. We practice skills on talking with people we disagree with in a respectful and assertive way. And then we went to our lobbying meeting. And you know what? I was a whole lot less angry. And I was more confident in asking questions. And the best part, our member of Congress ended up supporting our secondary ask. Can you imagine that?
That's pretty awesome. Well, that sounds like the type of thing I'd like to take a look into.
I hope you do. And let me know how it works for you.
I'm Beth Mallow. I organize Braver Angels workshops for CCL. What did you notice in that conversation? Could you pick out the skills our CCL volunteer used to bring down the temperature in the room? She connected with him by listening carefully and agreeing with him on the slow pace of progress related to climate change. She then encouraged him to speak about his concerns related to their members of Congress. Finally, she offered her perspective on something that might help him.
I'm Bruce Moreland, and along with Beth, we founded and co-lead the CCL Braver Angels Action Team. We offer workshops to CCL volunteers. These workshops are focused on becoming less politically polarized and on how to bridge the political divide on climate solutions. Go to these links to learn more about upcoming workshops and other trainings offered by Braver Angels and how to connect with Braver Angels in your area. Together, we can make a difference.